Why Real Madrid are spending 40 million euros on River Plate and Argentina's Phil Foden-esque teenager. Franco Mastantuono is the latest teenage sensation on Real Madrid's radar. The Spanish giants are reportedly spending 40 million euros to secure the River Plate midfielder, who many are already comparing to Manchester City's Phil Foden. But what makes this 17-year-old stand out in a market filled with young talent? Mastantuono grew up in Azul, a town located a few hours south of Buenos Aires. Early on, he split his time between tennis and football, showing serious potential in both. In fact, when River Plate first offered him a place in their academy at age 10, he turned it down to continue focusing on tennis, influenced by his family's preferences. But that changed in 2019 when he accepted a second offer from the club. From there, his rise was rapid. Despite setbacks during the pandemic, he impressed at every youth level and earned a spot in River's U17 team by the time he was just 15. By the time he was 16, he had already signed a professional contract with River Plate. The deal included a massive release clause, which raised eyebrows at the time for a player who hadn't yet made a first-team appearance. But that faith paid off. He joined the senior squad for training, played in preseason friendlies against top Mexican sides, and finally made his official debut in January 2024 in a cup match. A month later, he scored a beautiful volley in the Copa Argentina, becoming the youngest scorer in River Plate history, surpassing even legends like Javier Saviola. After a few months of inconsistent playing time and fan frustration, a coaching change gave Mastantuono the opportunity he needed. Marcelo Gallardo's return to the bench coincided with a rise in form, and the young midfielder quickly established himself as a regular starter. One of his biggest moments came during the Superclásico in April 2025, when he curled in a stunning free kick against Boca Juniors. That goal went viral and further fueled his growing reputation. Shortly after, he made his debut for the Argentina senior team, replacing Thiago Almada and becoming the youngest player ever to appear in a competitive match for the reigning world champions. Mastantuono's playing style is defined by creativity and technical quality. He prefers operating on the right, where he can cut inside onto his strong left foot. He's a sharp dribbler, capable of slicing through tight defenses, and has excellent vision for finding teammates in dangerous positions. His long-range shooting, especially from set pieces, adds another weapon to his game. Still, there are areas he needs to improve. He tends to rely too heavily on his left foot, which can make his movements a bit predictable. Physically, he's still developing, and although he's nearly 6 feet tall, he doesn't yet have the strength to dominate more physical opponents, something he'll need to work on in Europe. Some scouts and analysts have compared him to Phil Foden, due to his ability to operate in tight spaces and deliver high-impact moments with minimal time on the ball. There's also a hint of Dominik Szoboszlai in how he attacks space and strikes from distance, although Mastantuono is more of a pure playmaker at this stage. Real Madrid's strategy of signing South America's top youth prospects is nothing new, and Mastantuono is just the latest in a long line. The club beat out strong competition from PSG, who were believed to be close to finalizing a deal themselves. Although Madrid is investing heavily, history shows that these young players usually need time to adapt. Even stars like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrygo faced early struggles in Spain. Endrick, who arrived last year, is still adjusting. If the deal goes through in time, Mastantuono could even feature for Madrid in the upcoming FIFA Club World Cup. Interestingly, River Plate is also in the tournament, meaning he might face off against his future team before officially making the move.